Hi, my name is Janice Sherman. I've been teaching yoga for over 6 years, and my favorite part of teaching is creating a practice that works for absolutely everyone. So hopefully I'll see you on the mat. Namaste. Hello and welcome to today's detox class after the holidays. I don't know about you, but I definitely overdid it with the food and the drink and all the crazy chaos. So I'd like to take today to just get rid of all of that stress, get rooted, and just let go. So let's start off. Come to a comfortable seated position, get grounded and calm, and let's start off with some balancing breath. So I'd like you to close off your left nostril, inhale through your right nose, close. Release your left nostril, exhale, inhale through your left nostril, close, exhale through your right. And do that again. Inhale, close, exhale, inhale, close, exhale. So this is alternate nostril breath, and it helps balance out the system. Great. And then just take a moment to think about what you really want to focus on letting go of. Is it stressful emotional energy? Is it physical food or bodily energy? Just bring to mind what you want to focus on getting rid of, and then what you want to move towards in the future. So close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or just gaze down. And take a deep inhale into your belly, up to your chest, all the way up to your throat. And release. And inhale. And let's do a deep exhale, opening your mouth. Let your shoulder blades melt down your shoulders. One more time. Inhale. Lift your shoulders up. Exhale. Let it go. Sit up tall, and then let's come on to all fours. Nice. I want you to press into your hands, lift your chest into cow, and then exhale into cat. Inhale, exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, nice. Exhale, and then make your way onto all fours into tabletop. We're going to take your left arm up and then thread the needle underneath. Inhale, bring it on up again. Exhale, thread the needle. One more time. Inhale, lift, opening your shoulders. Exhale. This last time we're going to thread the needle, and we're going to stay in this position. So try and square your hips, making them even. And then you can take your right arm up, or you can take it behind you and really open up your right shoulder. And then exhale, make your way onto all fours again. And then this time, we're going to lift your right arm up. And then exhale, thread. And then inhale, come on up. And then exhale, thread. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, thread. If you need to, put a pillow or a blanket underneath your head, and then square your hips so they're even, twisting out your hips, releasing your shoulders. Beautiful. And then inhale, make your way on up into a downward facing dog. So pressing into your toes, bending your knees, let your head, neck, hang, turn your head, no more stress. And then bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, look underneath your left armpit. Nice. And then switch sides, bend your left knee, look underneath your right armpit. Beautiful. And then from here, we're gonna come forward to plank. And for this first one, we're gonna go to our knees. After that, we're gonna do regular flow, but you do what works for you. Come forward and down. Nice. Take your hands behind you. Lift your chest. Lift your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Take your legs from side to side. Beautiful. And then back into downward facing dog. Elongating your spine. And then you're going to take your right leg up behind you. Bend your knees. Stack your right hip on top of your left. Come back to center, bring your knee to your nose, and step it through. Drop your left knee. Good. Crawl your hands up onto your leg. Sweep your arms up. And then let's do another twist. So getting rid of that negative energy. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Right hand on your hip. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left. And then maybe zip up your back leg. Sweep that right arm up and over, opening it, getting some nice flow in your shoulder. Beautiful. Exhale, come on down. Straighten your right leg. Beautiful. Come forward. Stack your knees next to each other. Again, hug in, come forward and down. Good. Lift your chest, lift your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick child's pose. So bring to mind what you're focusing on. What are you releasing? And then back to downward facing dog. Take that left leg up behind you. Stack your left leg on top, your left hip on top of your right hip. Opening up. Come back to center. Bring your knee to your nose. Step your left foot through. Drop your right knee. Use your core to come all the way up and then sweep your arms up. Exhale, release. Right hand directly underneath your right shoulder. Left hand opening up on top of your left hip. And then again, maybe zip up your back leg. Take your left arm up and over. Opening up that fluid in your left shoulder. Beautiful. Nice. And then let's come back down. We'll make our way into downward facing dog. Nice. And then gently walk your feet up to meet your hands. Let's grab your elbows and really let your head, neck, and shoulders hang down. Bend your right knee, turn to the left. Bend your left knee, turn to the right. And then root your feet. Inhale, use your core to come to standing. Bring your hands to your heart. So feel strong in who you are and who you want to be as you release all that negative energy. Sweep your arms up. Shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands can be on the floor or on your knees, but engage your core. Exhale. We're going to come back to regular plank. If you need to go onto your knees, go right ahead. Press into the balls of your feet. We'll go all the way down to the floor. And then cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Send that tailbone up to the sky. And then bend your knees, look forward. Walk or float to the front of the mat. Come to flat back. Exhale, fold. Root your feet, engage your core, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Same thing again. Root your feet, lift your heart. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Come back to plank. Maybe go to your knees, otherwise regular. Press into the ground. Let's come halfway down and then press your chest open. It was a little challenging move. That's a regular chaturanga. Don't worry about it if you don't have it today. And then downward facing dog. Breathe, get solid, get rooted. Bend your knees, look forward, walk or float to the front of the mat. Come to flat back. Fold. Sweep your arms up. And let's go straight into chair pose. Beautiful. Hook your thumbs behind you. Open your chest. Lay your belly on your thighs. Good. Hands to the mat. Good. Step back to plank. Really feel how strong you are in your core and your toes. Come forward. Roll your shoulders up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a nice wide stance. Elongate your spine. Take that right leg up behind you. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Good. And then bring your knee to your nose. Send it back. Bring your knee to your left elbow and then send your foot through. So this can be challenging. You can come onto your knee and you can go straight to here. Or this is a nice stretch in your side body. And then once you've got this, maybe you can reach your left arm up. Good, and then we'll all meet on the ground. This nice sciatica stretch. Nice IT band stretch. Good. And then root into your hands, engage your core, send your right leg up. Step your right foot through. Root your feet, zip up your back leg, reach your arms up, warrior one. Nice. Hands to the floor. You can just come back to down dog, or you can do a flow. And then left leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. Bring your knee to your nose. Send it back. Bring your left knee to your right elbow. Shoot it through. Turn your back foot into like a side plank. And then if you feel good here, send that right arm up. Otherwise, just go straight to the stretch. Feel that nice stretch in your IT band. Lift your chest. Good. And then zip up your back leg. Send your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot through. Warrior one. Nice. And then hands to the ground. Come back to downward facing dog. Breathe, get rooted. Bend your knees, look forward, walk or float to the front of the mat. Come to flat back, fold. Sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice. And then one more. Chair pose. Good. Hook your thumbs behind you. Open up your shoulders. Lay your belly on your thighs. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Come forward and down. Cobra pose. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Take your right leg up behind you. Bring your knee to your nose. Send it back. Good. Bring your knee to your right elbow. Send it back. Good. Step it through. We'll come into warrior two. Beautiful. Root your feet, engage your legs. Let's take that left arm up, bend your elbow. Put your hand in between your shoulder blades and bring your head into your arm. Grab your left elbow with your right arm, opening up your shoulders. Breathe and get rooted. Sweep your arms open. And then bring your forearm to your thigh, your left arm up and over, spin it open, and then bend your elbow behind you. Stack your left shoulder on top of your right. Maybe bring your right hand down to your ankle. And then maybe you can bring your hand through. Maybe not today, but maybe in a few weeks. Good. Inhale, come on up. Straighten your right leg, pull your hip in. Send your left arm up and over. Make sure you're not rolling into your right side of your foot. Nice. And then come back to warrior two. Windmill your hands to the floor. Come back to downward facing dog. Bring your left leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. Good. Bring your knee to your nose. Send it back. Bring your knee to your left elbow as close as you can. Feel your core engaged. Send it back. Good. Step your left foot through. Come into warrior one and then right into warrior two. Really engage your legs. Zip up your back leg. Left knee is stacked on top of your right ankle. Grab your right elbow. Take your head into your hand. Let your shoulder blades melt down your back. And then exhale, release. Either forearm onto your thigh, right arm up and over, or slide that left hand down your ankle. Take this right elbow behind you, maybe grabbing your thigh or your shirt. And then eventually taking your left hand through, interlacing your hands, stacking your right shoulder on top of your left. Inhale, come on up. Straighten your left leg. Triangle pose. Nice. And then windmill your hands to the floor. Let's just take a moment in either down dog or child's pose. Nice. And then from here, come to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. I'm just going to walk to the front of the mat. Come to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Sweep your arms up. Good, hands to your heart. We've twisted out some of that negative energy, but we have a little bit more to go. So let's just start with take your right leg behind you. Hands on your thigh, pull your left hip back. Root your feet. Pyramid pose. Slide your hands down. And then keep your right hand on your left shin. Take your left hand on your sacrum and roll your shoulder open. Really root your legs. And then you can work on making this a little bit of a stronger pose here. Revolve triangle. Trying to stack your left shoulder on top of your right, or bend this front knee, engage your core, put your right fingertip down in front of your left foot, send your right leg up. Maybe send your left arm up. Beautiful. Exhale, come on down. Warrior one. Good. Zip up your tummy, come forward. Warrior three. And then hands to the floor. You can bring your right leg up, or you can just, we'll all meet with our legs next to each other. Good. Grab your big toes, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Let's go to the other side. Step your left foot back about 3 feet, so a little bit shorter stance than the warrior. Pull your right hip back, slide your hands starting on your thigh, getting that nice stretch on your right center hamstring. Slide down, engage that right leg. Don't forget about your back leg, and then put your left hand on your right sacrum, your right hand on your, put your left hand on your right shin, your right hand on your sacrum. Try and stack that right shoulder on top of your left. Stay there, maybe send this arm up, or bend your front knee, engage your core, come onto your toes, maybe put your fingertips down, exhale, revolved half moon. Beautiful. Come on back. Warrior one. Maybe bring your back foot in, zip up your core, come forward. Warrior three. Try and square your hips. Fingertips to the floor. Feet hip distance apart, and one more time, fold, grab your toes. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Nice. And then we're gonna turn into a nice squat. So come as low as it's okay for your knees. So nice pose for your low back. Good. And then let's make our way into a nice boat pose. So lift your knees or lift your legs. Maybe add your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together. Lift your chest. Nice. And then again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And lift. Beautiful. And then turn this way. Take your legs wide. And then let's root into our left side. Slide your right hand down. Bring your left arm up and over. Spin your chest towards the sky. Good. Come back to center. We'll go the other way. And then inhale, come on up. Good. And then we're just gonna try one difficult pose, just for grins. So we're gonna do a headstand. And if you don't wanna do this, just do a nice forward fold. But come into a seated position, bring your hands behind your head, lift your chest, hug in. So maybe that's what you're gonna do today. And then the next level is to come down, interlace your hands. You're gonna make a space for your hands. I want you to press into your elbows. I want you to put your head in between this little space, push into your elbows, engage your core, and just come up into dolphin pose with your head on the ground. Really press into your elbows and wrists, and then maybe come up on your left toes and send your right leg up. Good. Come back down. Send your left leg up. Come back down and rest. It's a great start. You can also go over to the wall. I don't have one here. But next level is, again, make this pocket. Bring your head into this little pocket. Press in your elbows. Engage your core. Walk your toes on up. You'll hit a point where you feel like you're weightless in your toes. You're not going to send your legs up. You're going to maybe bring this right foot in, maybe bring this left foot in. That's a good start. Eventually, you can send your right leg up, then you can send your left leg up. Probably not going to happen today. Try not to throw yourself up into this pose. It's important that you use your core. Good job. A little crazy. Thought I'd have a little fun today. Beautiful. Let's do a quick hip opener. Bring your right knee forward, your left leg back. If this is bad on your knees, come onto your back. Good. Stack your fists. Stretch your hips. Nice. Walk your hands on up. Tuck that back toe under. Stretch those hamstrings. Maybe you stay there or walk your hands on up. Lift your chest. Bend your back leg. You can use a strap here or a belt. Grab your back foot. Get a nice stretch in your quads. Beautiful. Exhale, release. We'll do some hip circles. And then do the other side. Left knee to your left wrist. Bring that right leg back. Stack your fists. Come on down. Nice. Walk it on up. Again, maybe just tuck that back toe under and stretch that hamstring, stretch that quad there. Or lift your chest, bend your back leg. You don't even have to reach your leg to feel the stretch. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Take a quick child's pose. Nice. And then let's make your way to a seated position. Let's bring this right knee in, stack it on top of your left leg. Lift your chest. Good. And then hook your elbow around. Lift your chest. Get a nice stretch here. Or you can bring this hand behind you, take your elbow on the inside. Beautiful. And then exhale, release. Take this knee on top, fold. Come on up, we'll switch sides. Bring this left knee in. Stack it on top. Good. Lift your chest, active right foot. Hook your elbow around, interlace your left hand, lift your heart. Good. And then again, either stay here, get this nice stretch in your outer hip, or take your left fingertips behind you, lift your heart, take your elbow on the inside, twist. Nice. And then exhale, release. Take this left knee on top, fold. Good. And then let's make our way onto our backs. We'll do one bridge pose. Just want you to take your feet hip distance apart, hands next to you. Engage your core, engage your glutes. Press on up. Walk your shoulders underneath. Press into your feet. And then again, you can stay here, or you can take your hands behind you and press all the way up. Don't do this if you have shoulder issues. And then come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Okay, take your hands out to the side. Stack your right knee on top of your left. Twist you one last time. Think of what you want to get rid of. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder as well as your hip. Come back to center. Take your knees over to the right. Again, stack your left knee on top of your right. Let go of any last bit of strain from the holiday. And then hug your knees into your chest. And then let's take a moment in Shavasana. So just let your feet flop open. I want you to take this time to think about how you want to do it next time, how you want to go moving forward. Feel what's going on in your body. Feel what's going on in your mind. Just let everything go. Moving towards calm. Moving towards balance. And then you can stay here as long as you have time. I'm going to hug my knees into my chest. Turn to one side. Gently make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for your wonderful detox, and namaste.